What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. I talked about a program that Towbin was doing the other day, specifically on their sales and how they were cutting 17,000. I put a screenshot up for you guys before. It was like 17,000 off pretty much anything on the lot. Whatever the price was on the vehicles, what was the price? There was no negotiating. They weren't playing any games. It was a Stellantis program because they were testing it at some different dealerships, mostly at their volume dealerships. Yeah, guess what's about to happen? So I talked about this previously, that Towbin was working on this program, or they were in this test market for Stellantis. And well, Stellantis was rolling out this test program at a lot of their volume dealers where they would put a set price on the vehicle with 17,000 off. Some of the other dealerships that I saw in this program, it was like a flat 15,000 off the MSRP, not the price they were asking, the sticker. And they were basically trying to blow out a lot of 2022, 23, 24 vehicles, but they also had it on new 2025 Rams. And I was talking to somebody about this. We were doing an interview or something when I saw the pop-up come up for it. But needless to say, they did that program. And what was great about this program was you could go online. You knew what the price was going to be before you got there, right? Like, you go to the dealership knowing what you want to buy. And when you get there, the price is clearly listed on the sticker or whatever, what the MSRP is. And then it had that 15 or 17,000 off. And it would have the total price. And that would be the price you pay plus tax, tag, doc fee, whatever, out the door. One price, no haggling, no BS. Heard this before. Probably seen that at CarMax, right? You've probably seen it at some other places like Carvana. So it's interesting to see Stellantis looking at adopting this model. Because I got to be honest, it works. If you don't give the dealerships an opportunity to screw customers and they know what the price is before they get there, you're going to move more numbers. You don't have customers having to call around to this dealer, to that dealer, to that dealer to try to... Now, some people like me, I love doing that. I don't mind searching for a deal. If I find out some guy in Iowa, some dealership in Iowa has a truck or a car that I want, and I'm able to talk to them to a certain price, and they can send me a contract via fax or FedEx next day, and I can sign that contract and wire those funds. All I got to do is go pick the damn thing up or have it shipped. It's easy, right? Everybody doesn't like to do that, all right? Some people like to go put hands on a car. Some people want to go, sit down in the dealership and talk about it, and that's where people usually get screwed. They sell them a bunch of crap that they don't need. They hit them with the $600 lug nuts, $4,000 tint. Now, I'm not going to say that that's not going to continue to happen at some of these dealerships, but it takes a lot of the power away from the general managers and the owners of these franchises and puts it back with the manufacturer, meaning Stellantis, by saying, hey, this is the price you're going to sell it for. These are the rebates, or this is what the markdown we're willing to offer right now on this vehicle. They can't be like, all right, cool, we're gonna take $2,000 of that mark off and keep it. No. Because the dealership doesn't print those stickers. This new program, these are printed by Stellantis. The dealership has nothing to do. The only thing they have to do is paperwork, sell them warranties if they want to sell them a warranty, stuff like that. The dealership has no power to do anything else but sell that vehicle at that price. Period. It's a no-haggle pricing. I think if they do that, it could also help bounce Stellantis back. The massive cuts in MSRP are going to help, But seeing the amount of cars, the amount of units that Towbin just sold in this test market thing that they were just pushing, whoo, whoo. I guarantee you that every other volume dealer that was in this Stellantis program, to, you know, this one price and that's it, minus 17 grand, minus 15 grand, because it was different in different markets. They're looking at their sales and going, holy crap, look at all the vehicles we just moved. And you didn't have to have people chasing people down outside to make a sale. They literally just come in. It's like lining up at the DMV. I want to buy this vehicle. Cool. I mean, it's not hard. It's not difficult. And it's a very simple way for Stellantis to turn this around. And I think that's why they were testing it. That's why they were testing this with their volume dealers here in the Northwest, in Texas, Florida, and a bunch of other places. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Do you think it would be beneficial for Stellantis to go to that one price, no haggle type of system or program? Because knowing, and this is horrible, I hate to say this, but it's true. Unfortunately, I think Stellantis as a brand, you know, as a company owning Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, I think Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealers are probably the most slimy of all of the dealerships. And I hate to say that, but I mean, when I really look at it, I think I've gone after maybe one Hyundai dealership for doing extra scumbag activity. But what are the most that I've had to really hammer? Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealerships. So it'd be nice to see, you know, if this pilot program can take off and make some changes at the company, because it could definitely streamline, make things better, and it could also help instill confidence from consumers back in Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Anyways, until next time, stay petty, my friends. Whoopee!